The call-up was pretty cool. It was on a Sunday. After a day game, we went into extra innings. Our manager kind of brought everyone into the locker room, did a little quick meeting. We were on a really big stretch of winning. We won a lot of games, so he was just saying like we got to keep up the good work, blah blah blah. And he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna try to have to make this playoff push without Yorke because he's going up to the show," and everyone started going crazy. So it was pretty cool. I called my mom twice and she didn't pick up. So then I called my brother. I called my older brother and he picked up, and then mom called back right after that. So my mom just started crying right away. And I was like, look, like I'll call you back in a little bit. I got to get going. I'm going to miss the flight, blah, blah, blah. So it was pretty quick, but she was just crying the whole time, couldn't stop. There were conversations going in the cages pregame, in the dugout talking to guys, and honestly, like a lot of my teammates were really helpful in terms of like they all faced him many times, and were like, hey, here's what you're gonna want to look for, here's what he's gonna throw, but kind of gave me the whole rundown. So my teammates did a pretty good job of getting me prepared too. Yeah, I think it was my second at bat off of him. My first one, he was throwing me a lot of cutters, so I felt like that's kind of how he was attacking me. So I was kind of looking for something crossing my face here. Took a good swing at it. Lance Lynn kind of yells at himself too if he doesn't throw a pitch the way he wants it. So like I was in there, I was like, what? He was yelling, gotta get that cutter down, blah, blah, blah. And then he kind of sprayed one up and in, trying to land that cutter again. And I just felt like he was gonna try to want to land one. So I was kind of sitting on a cutter there, 1-1. And he gave me one out over the dish that just tried to stay with my approach and hit something up the middle hard. And he gave me one to hit there. I was just yelling, get down, get down. Siani's a really good outfielder in center, so it looked like he was going to go lay out for a ball, and I was like, of course he's going to lay out for the first one, but he ended up staying on his feet and dropping in, so it was pretty cool. That was my mom, a stepdad, older brother, younger brother, my girlfriend, and then both my brother's girlfriends as well, so everyone got to make it out, and my best friend from high school got to make it out as well, so that was everyone going nuts up there.
Big questions.
I did get the ball back. They were quick with it too. I was actually surprised, even after the first homer, they got it back within a half inning. I was like, oh, nice. He said he didn't want anything, just another signed ball, so quick little trade and got out of there.
How are you feeling after like the first one? Is that
Yeah, it feels really good, especially I think I was 0 for 4 going up to that point. The day before, Palante just had one of his best outings, went 6 strong, I think 12 strikeouts, had a really good day. And I felt like I was seeing it well, just didn't get the hit out of the way. So to get it there, especially after going 0 for 1 to start the day too, it felt good to get it out of the way, kind of a sigh of relief, like you said.
Now you can officially say I'm a big leaguer.
Just saw Goldschmidt congratulate him. He said thank you.
Yeah, that's funny. I mean, I went in 0-0 to start off an inning. I was just ambushing a heater. He's got one of the best splitters in baseball, so they're telling me the best way to hit the splitter is to hit the heater before he throws the splitter. So that's kind of what I was trying to do there, and he left one out over the dish and was able to get the barrel to it. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I never really view myself as a home run hitter, more as just a hitter that hits homers on accidents if they go. So to get one pretty early on in the career, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, and a couple of the games prior, like I was hitting the ball hard a lot, just a lot of them on the ground. I think I grounded out to short a couple times where I smacked the ball. I grounded out to first a couple of times where I smacked it, and I was finally able to get under one and get one out of here, so it felt good. Yeah, he caught it good, yeah. I was looking around for the bullpen. I forgot what side the bullpen was on, found it on the right side, pointed at the team. But yeah, Cruz put one up on the smokestacks, is that what they're called? Yeah, just an absolute nuke. But I was like, hey, they all count the same, even if they barely get out, they don't all have to go up there. But yeah, his homer was impressive, huh?
Are you a bat flipper, or is that?
No. That's probably the most you'll ever see, and I don't even call it a bat flip. I load my bat up with more pine tar than anyone I've ever met, so I kind of have to flick it off like that to get the bat out of my hands. I mean, even if you notice on my first hit, a couple of the other hits, that's kind of how I let go of the at-bat. But I was just, I'm new here. Just try to put your head down and start running. Rebello even told me after in the dugout, he was like, that's how you hit the splitter, is you hit the heater before you get the splitter. So